Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is the intraday for Bitcoin to see what's happened and what it might happen next. Basically, we are in this potential scenario 1, 2, 3. The wave 3 is around the 1.618. We have an impulse already given 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be finished over there, and we might be of course finished here as a potential ending diagonal if this is the case where the top is there. In case you are in double 1 2, you can be 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 in a potential A, B, and a C. However, this possibility today has started of course to be very low possibility as ABC expanding flat, and that because of course the expanding flat here has to be kind of a diagonal. It can be, of course, regarding the time required, of course, for a wave 4, it can be, but also we have to consider a potential top there. And if we are in a 1, 2, 3 wave 4, also invalidated, and that means, of course, we are not really impulsive downward. Something is very corrective is unfolding here. Therefore, two possibilities are over there. Whether we have topped with a wave 3 over there in A, B, and a C, the wave C is, of course, kind of like an ending diagonal will be, meaning additional low. Or it can be that we have topped over there for wave 3, and that means, of course, it is a 3 ways down, potential 3 ways up. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it can be also a triangle. So we have several possibilities in form of a correction here, whether a triangle, whether of course a regular flat, or it can be an expanding flat as an A, B, and a C, of course, unfolding here as an ending diagonal. Because we have a zigzag definitely here, yesterday invalidated as an impulse, we might see the following form. So yeah, we're gonna see, of course, what kind of correction is gonna end up. I believe that the blue box at the end is gonna be hit sooner or later, and that because of course this blue box is the time required, of course, for this correction based on the wave 2. And that means, of course, in any case here, in case you are in A, B, and a C, we might see, of course, this time hit. Or in case we are very sideways here in a triangle, also it's gonna be the same without taking the low. Or of course, finally, a regular flat, maybe taking the 0.38. This might be the deepest one at $119. Of course, invalidation for this bullish, meaning if something is gonna continue very deeply and bearish, can be, of course, even in this case, a diagonal. And it can be, of course, a 1, a 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. And we mentioned this in the daily in case we have topped for Bitcoin. It is possible that we have topped, as mentioned, of course, as a large diagonal. You can go back for the daily and see, of course, the possibility for a top here and starting a bear market in case we are bearish. But of course, we still need much more further data and much more indications that we have topped for Bitcoin. I would like to mention something here about the dominance. So we see, of course, Bitcoin dominance moving towards the upside lately, and of course the crypto market is moving downward and bleeding, and that because of course the Bitcoin dominance is moving for higher, knowing Bitcoin is not that strong, still of course corrective and even showing some red at the same time, and that means of course the whole crypto market will be affected to move downward. Now, regarding the Bitcoin dominance, in case we are looking here at 3 ways up, 3 ways down, very likely that we are looking here for an impulse. So the impulse, of course, here can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But yeah, I mean, you don't have here invalidation, by the way. So if this is kind of like the wave 4, it barely hit the wick here in the top. So it can be, of course, a potential invalidation. By the way, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, this is your wave 4 here. So actually, we don't have any kind of invalidation. Yeah, the zone 1 doesn't interfere with the wave 4. Therefore, it can be a 1, 2, 3 here, and wave 4 and a wave 5 unfolding. The wave 5 is not unfolding as diagonal anymore because obviously this move is very massive, and we are potentially here in double 1, 2. We're looking for 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 towards the upside, and that is, of course, a little bit yeah, risky for the crypto market if the higher we go and the crypto market will keep on bleeding at the same time. So that is not a good indication. Yeah, so for wave 2 or wave B, we might see, of course, very lower prices for the altcoins especially. And of course, until we unfold something here as a wave 3 for Bitcoin dominance, in case it unfold a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC zigzag. Yeah, so we are looking here for wave 2 or a wave B. And of course, the time is already set there. Yeah, so the time required for this correction is already there, and it should start, of course, to move downward sooner or later. But yeah, not before finishing the wave 5, which is, of course, 3, 4, 5 for 5. So it might be, of course, looking for really higher here for the dominance. And again, we'll see, of course, how the reaction of Bitcoin will be. Is it gonna be still in red, as you can see right now, or is gonna start to show some power and give, of course, a reversal as well for the altcoins at the same time? So yeah, the things are not yet very clear. It can be, of course, guys, seeking for a new low. So be careful as well regarding the Bitcoin dominance as well. It can that the price here for Bitcoin might be seeking for lower lows. Yeah, so we're gonna have to be very careful. All right, so that was it for Bitcoin and for the dominance as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.